what's up and welcome back to my channel. I just made myself a coffee. It has been so long since I vlogged and I've missed it so much. I've honestly just been living my life off social media for the most part, but I feel like I'm ready to get back into the swing of things. I have a lot of really exciting life changes coming up over the summer that I cannot wait to share with you guys. Hopefully sooner than later I can start giving more detail to it because there's a lot of fun projects that come along with it. But essentially I've just been very busy and living my life, and I missed you guys so much. So you guys have been DMing me a lot, being like, we missed the vlogs, commenting on my TikTok and stuff. So hopefully this will make you guys happy that I'm doing a vlog. Today's Friday. I made myself some coffee, as you guys saw, and then I also fed my sourdough starters. So if you guys want more info on my sourdough starter and all that stuff, I can definitely do that. Today we're gonna be making dough for bagels that I'll probably cook tomorrow morning because I'm gonna give some to my dad. So we're gonna make some bagels tomorrow morning, but prep the dough tonight. Probably the same for some sourdough bread loaves. I tried to make bread loaves last night. I got up until, if you know about sourdough, I got up until like the stretch and fold part. I've been seeing people do like a bulk fermentation stage, and I didn't usually do it that long, so I tried and it completely failed. This is the bread right here. I literally don't even know how I'm gonna dispose of all of this dough, but it's severely over fermented. Like, it's so sticky and like overly jiggly, so this needs to be thrown out. Unfortunately, I thought I was gonna be able to make the bread ahead of time this morning, but I woke up to a disaster on my counter. This had like exploded everywhere. I also have 2 jars because I'm gonna give this one to my sister tomorrow. So essentially what you do, if you've never heard of sourdough starter before, or if like you're not into the bread making thing, if you leave it out on the counter, you have to feed it every day. So every morning pretty much I discard half of this, and then I fill it up with more flour and a little bit of warm water, mix it, and then you guys will see later on in the day it's gonna rise up quite a bit, and then we can make bread or bagels or literally whatever. I'm gonna make like a muffin recipe as well, probably tomorrow morning, a blueberry muffin recipe that I think is gonna be really good. So you can do so many things with it. It's not just bread, and the cool thing about it is like if you keep feeding it and you take care of it, it can last for so long. I saw someone on TikTok the other day had like a 27-year-old sourdough starter. So it's really cool, and it just gives you like infinite recipes once you get it right. So before we fully get into today's video, I wanted to thank today's sponsor, which is Blueland. I actually have the box right here, and I'm so excited to open it with you guys. I have been wanting to try Blueland for so long. I've heard so many good things, and when I was visiting my friend Kenzie in Texas, Kenzie, you guys know her. When I was visiting her, she used this brand, and I was like cleaning her counters with it, and I really liked it. So I was excited to get some products for them to try for myself. Recently I've been trying to be more conscious about products that I'm using, whether it's on myself like skincare or in my home or even what I'm cooking, hence me making my own bread at home from now on. It can be really difficult to find products with ingredients that I actually feel good about, but that's why I'm so excited about Blueland today, because they are an amazing company. Blueland's products are friendly to not only the planet but also people. Their products are hypoallergenic and they're sourced from vegan, non-GMO ingredients. This is what the box is looking like. Look at this adorable soap container. It's like a frosted glass. It's so nice. And then also something that I love about Blueland is there's no single-use plastic across all aspects of the company, from the products all the way down to the shipping. I got a bunch of foaming hand soap tablets. The cool thing about these is they're effective but also affordable. One of these tablets for the foaming hand soap starts at $2.25, which is a great price. And if you're interested, they also have cost-effective subscriptions, which can save you money in the long run. In addition to the hand soaps, I also got their laundry detergent tablets, which come with a canister that you can store the tablets in, which is so nice. If you guys didn't know, laundry pods that you're using typically, they have plastic wrapped around them, which is obviously bad for you, bad for the environment. What the laundry detergent tablets look like, so they're a little bit different than the typical ones that you see, but it's nice because they don't have that plastic wrapped around them. All right, I just added all of the laundry pods into this container. I love the purple color so much. Now let's get started on these hand soaps. So I think I'm gonna do lemon, and I kind of want to do the eucalyptus one. Okay, we have lemon and lavender eucalyptus. Okay, now that we have water, it's so simple. We literally just have to drop a tablet into each container. So in goes the lavender one. Oh, it smells so good. I can smell it already. Now the one that I'm most excited about, let me smell this. Oh, it smells so good. The lemon one going in. So now we just let these dissolve. We can put the pumps on, and then we have foaming hand soap right away. It also just looks so sleek on my counter. I love how minimal and like classic it is. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Look at this, you guys. Foaming hand soap, just like that. I wash my hands like 18,000 times a day at the sink because I have like a weird phobia of things being on my hands. So thank you so much to Blueland for sponsoring today's video. I'm obsessed with everything that I got. If you guys want to try out Blueland for yourselves, all you have to do is click the link in the description box down below and you're gonna get 15% off your first kit. Blueland is hooking it up for my viewers with a special offer, so definitely check out the description box down below, and thank you to them for sponsoring your girl. I actually filmed like one little clip on Monday of me unboxing some new markers that I got. I'm gonna delve deep, I think, in this vlog into hobbies and why I think that they're so important and how they've helped me and why I keep adapting new hobbies. Basically everything hobbies 101 because I'm very passionate about it now. Kenzie got me really passionate about hobbies and I want to share that with you guys because that's something that I've been doing while I've been gone and it's been amazing. So we'll delve into that a little bit later, but I do have a clip, like I said, from Monday of me unboxing all these markers that were sent to me and I just love them so much. Like, I am obsessed now. So you can enjoy that clip and then we'll come back to present day. I just got some packages in the mail and I thought we could open those together because I'm so excited about what I got. Well, like one of the things I'm really excited about. The other things are just random Amazon orders, but I'll show you those as well. Okay, so this one goes along with the big package that I got. These were like $10. I haven't vlogged in so long, you guys don't know so many things, but I've taken up so many hobbies since I last vlogged. I love sourdough now. Like, I have a sourdough starter that I'll probably show you guys in this vlog. I might make some bagels either today or tomorrow, and then probably bread later on this week as well. I'm just obsessed with my sourdough starter and using it for so many recipes, so I definitely want to share that with you guys and how I did it, how I make bread, how I make bagels. If I do any other recipes, I can share them as well. So sourdough is a huge hobby. I've been really into running. I've been into working out. I've been into hot yoga so much. I go 3 times a week. And lately, I'm trying to think of what else. Needle pointing. There's other things too, like other little hobbies that I have started to develop and I just can't stop. Like, I'm obsessed with hobbies right now. So the newest one that has taken over my TikTok For You page is coloring. And I don't know if you guys have seen like the Bobby Goods coloring books, but they restock today. I don't know if they'll be out of stock by the time this video goes live. They probably will be. But they restock today at 5 p.m. I have an alarm set. I'm gonna get one of those. They're like 20 bucks and I want one so bad. But to go along with the coloring, I need obviously like markers and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna show the markers in a second, but I always see people using on TikTok these like jelly roll white ink markers to add like little accents to the coloring pages. So this will be something fun that I can do, you know, when I have some downtime. So these are the Jelly Roll gel ink pens in white. Comes with 6 of them. The other thing that I got from Amazon, sorry it's so loud, is unrelated to coloring but related to baking. These are tulip cupcake liners, but I can use them for muffins. I just thought these would be a lot cuter than traditional liners. So I think that there's brown, white, and a dark brown. You know, like when you go to a cafe and you get a muffin in these little tulip liners, they're so cute. And I thought that it would take my muffins and maybe cupcakes or whatever to the next level. So I just bought these. I buy so much random stuff on Amazon these days. Okay, and now we have this huge box here for the grand reveal of all of my markers. So I did a lot of research and this seemed to be the best brand for the price point per marker. And I just wanted to have like some nice good quality ones. So these are alcohol based compared to, I guess, like a Crayola marker isn't alcohol based. I don't know what it's based out of, maybe water. but the alcohol markers are supposed to blend a lot better, so I'm excited to play around with these to see what coloring books I have. Maybe I can practice tonight with something else, because obviously I'm going to order those Bobby Goods coloring books that I was just talking about with you guys. Sorry if you don't care about coloring or like hobbies in general. I'm just on a hobby kick and I can't be stopped, so this is my newest obsession. So I got 2 different sets. All right, this one is the smaller one. This is supposed to be, I believe, all like pastel markers, which I thought would be really pretty. I think there's 96 in this one, and it's supposed to come in like a little bag. Okay, here we go. The pastels. What? Look at how pretty those are. Oh, I'm so happy I got my hands on the pastel one, because these were out of stock and like only available to ship to like the UK and stuff for a minute, but they ended up coming back in stock for the US. So I love these. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. I need to get, they sell like these bamboo organizers that you can put all of your markers in, and I want those to put on my desk. Sorry, I'm like 12 years old, clearly. Find things to do, especially things that where I'm not gonna be on my phone as much. So like if I wanna relax, that's why I like needle pointing, because when you're needle pointing, you can't be on your phone. Like you can watch a TV show or something, but you can't just be mindlessly scrolling. And I have a bad habit of watching TV, but also watching TikTok at the same time. And I just feel like I never pay attention to anything fully. So I'm trying to find hobbies where I'm not just like on my phone all the time. So coloring and needle pointing are good for that, and cooking. Oh my God, this one is so heavy. Look at how big this is, guys. When I find a new hobby, I just go all in. Like with the sourdough, I just went all in, and I've been baking nonstop. With needle pointing, I go all in. With running, I go all in. Like I can never just do something halfway. I need to just go full force, but I'm going to attempt to lift this one up. It's very heavy. This is the Honolulu series again, and it's like the biggest one that they have. Look at this, you guys. Oh my God, my arm literally hurts. That's why I was like sweating when I got back to my apartment, walking back from the mailroom with all of these. Oh my gosh. I need to organize them. I always see people on TikTok organizing them into like the color things. It's supposed to come with, yep, amazing. So it comes with this little, let me see. So this is the 320 color marker set, and it comes with all these swatches, which I'm gonna have to do today. So that way you don't have to like guess what a color looks like before you use it. And it also comes with this like silicone protector, and this goes in between pages when you're coloring, so that way the markers don't bleed through onto the next page, which I love. So that is the marker haul. We will organize all of this stuff very shortly. I feel like the luckiest girl on the planet. I am just so excited to use these, and I just can't even wait to swatch them. I'm like so type A about stuff like this, so I feel like coloring all the swatches in will be very therapeutic to me in general, never mind the actual coloring. This is so exciting. Totally forgot I got a free tote bag as well with my purchase, and it's actually kind of cute. I'll probably bring this to the beach maybe this summer. It's like a good size, so I'll definitely get some use out of this, or maybe bring my markers on the go places. That could be wonderful as well. But yeah, new tote bag unlocked. So like all I want to do right now is have a fun little drink and swatch my markers. I wish that these came on like Fridays, that way I could spend the whole weekend coloring, but now that they're here, this is like all I want to do right now is just organize them. So I might do a little bit of it right now. I'm not going to be able to swatch all of these in one go because that's a lot, but I might do maybe like the pastels first. Look at how pretty these colors are, you guys. I am so excited to start using these. They're all named and they're really nice quality. They're actually bigger than I thought they would be. I thought they'd be a little bit thinner. I like them, the fact that they're thicker. It's called Robin's Egg Blue. Such a pretty blue color. Oh my gosh. This is the best package I've ever gotten. I took multiple breaks to do school in between, but I officially finished all of the pastels, so I have them all organized for the most part. It's hard to organize this last section because there's not enough markers to make them like nice and tight like these ones, but we have like the yellows and the pinks and the blues and greens, and it goes slowly into more like gray tones. You guys can see on the swatches right here. It's an interesting order that they have things go through because there's like blues up here, but then there's more like muted blues down here. So these are nice to reference back to because a lot of the caps, although they're like the color that they are, they look very different from what they actually look like on paper. So it's nice to have all of these swatches. I am gonna attempt to get started on the big one right now. Hi everyone, I am sitting here with like 3 seconds worth of a vlog pretty much. And I'm realizing that I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of vlogging. I feel like there's just so much time has passed and so many updates need to be made that I feel very overwhelmed, and I don't know how to just like go back into being like, hey, let's make like some tea together. It's like you guys don't even know like what's going on in my life. So I thought that it would be, instead of continuing on with a vlog for this video, I thought it would be kind of beneficial to maybe do a Q&A right now, and then just like a life update in general. I just made a pot of coffee. It's a Monday morning and I start classes for the summer today. I have an algebra course and then I have a business course. So those both start today, and the algebra course runs for 15 weeks and the business one runs for 8, and then I start up another marketing course after that. So that's one of the biggest questions I think that I got is about school. I got a bunch of like very repetitive questions that I just want to go over with you guys. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can get more updates on there on like a more timely basis, I guess. I post more real time over there of like what I'm up to. So if you want to follow me on there, my Instagram is Molly Bales. I'll leave it in the description box, but I asked on a story to give me some questions that you guys want and like little life updates, etc. So the first question is, are you going to school again? You said you were going back to school, real estate or something new. Are you still in real estate school? Are you back in school? I got so many questions on this. So I am back in school. It's a little bit of a break, but I just completed 2 courses. Those finished up last week, and now I'm starting new courses this week. I actually already got ahead on them yesterday night because like the courses open up a little bit early, so I started doing some of them. I got like 2 weeks ahead on one of the courses. The algebra course I haven't even started yet because I haven't gotten my access code for the book yet, so I'm waiting on that. But yes, I am in school. I'm getting my marketing, or I'm getting my degree in marketing. I think I'll be graduating like in a while, but yeah, online courses, just online. I think that if I went in person, it would be a little jarring because I'd be around like a bunch of 18-year-olds and I wouldn't want that. I worked at my hosting job and there was a lot of like 18, 19-year-olds there, and you don't realize how different they are until you're around them all the time. And this is no shade to like anyone who's 18 or 19, but there's just like a disconnect, and I wouldn't want to be in person all the time with a bunch of people a lot younger than me. I don't know, I think I would probably rub off on me and I'd become like more immature. So I just want to do it online, do my own thing. I'm working full-time, I work out, I have tons of hobbies, I'm doing online school, the list goes on. Like I feel like I'm very busy these days, to be honest. I know what influencers say that like I'm so busy, but I actually feel like I am pretty busy working and doing it and trying to do YouTube now, and then also doing school, and then we'll get into the other things that I have going on. So I just, you know, going in person to all the way to Providence for school just it didn't make sense. You know, online school is the way to go, but it's been going really well. I really enjoy it. I feel like I'm really good at school. Like I'm good at learning. I'm very much so a book smart person. You tell me to study something, I can study it and I can ace a test. I just have always been like that. So I'm not worried about school in that sense. It just is a little bit time consuming. Like they say, you know, I'm expected to do like 40 to 50 hours a week of schoolwork, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like another full-time job. I needed to drink some of my coffee because I felt like it was gonna spill out. Look at how cute these little spoons are. I got these in Nantucket with Kenzie. Little gold spoons, and I think they're supposed to be for a cheese board, but I used them. It came in a pack of 4, and I used them to like mix up my coffee while I'm drinking it. And then this mug is so cute as well. Okay, second question I got asked a lot was about my dating life. What's the relationship status in the moment? Are you dating? Have you been on any dates? It's been so long since I last posted that I forget you guys haven't been updated on any of this. So yes, so I am single. Let me just get that out of the way first. I'm very much so very single, which I am actually fine with. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I'm totally okay saying that. I have been dating quite a bit actually. It's honestly like too much sometimes. Like, trying to think, like 3 weekends ago it was like I had a date Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 2 weekends ago I had a date Friday, Saturday. This past weekend I just had one date on Saturday. So I've been going on a bunch of dates, some with the same guys, some with new guys. It's really actually fun. I don't know if you guys want more videos or like get ready with me's and stuff about dates, but once I started going on them, I realized it's not that bad, and it's like actually kind of enjoyable. I actually prefer the dates more. This might sound crazy, but I prefer the dates more where I'm not really that into the guy, because then it's just like almost like a bit to me. It's like a joke, and I can just have fun and be silly and not really care because I'm not trying to impress him anymore. It's like I don't even like you. Like, I can be as weird as I want to be. But no, it's been really good. It's been fun. Been set up by like a couple friends, meeting people on Hinge, a couple people in real life. I met a guy at the gym who was like super nice. I don't know, I just haven't really met anyone that I really want to get to know more of. I've met guys who I'm like, oh, it's so fun, like he's a great guy, he's super nice, he does this, he does that, he has all these green flags, but I'm just not into him, you know? Like, and that's kind of the theme that's been going on, is like I'm meeting great men, but I'm not, I don't feel it, like a connection with them in a way where I want to like be with them. I'd love to be friends with them, I'd love to hang out with them all the time, and they're great people, but I don't want to date them long term. So that's what I'm kind of struggling with right now, and I don't know why. Like, you meet a guy and you're like, oh, he literally checks off every single box, but then you're like, but like something's just not there, and that's how it's been. I've been meeting a lot of really great guys. I haven't really had many bad dates besides one, which I'm not gonna get into right now because I have a fear that the person would ever see it, but it was a really bad date. But other than that one bad date, bad seed, the rest have been really good. And I think that if you're out there scared to go on dates and scared to put yourself back out there after a relationship, just do it. Have fun, live your life. It's not that serious. It's really not that scary. At first, like my first one, I was like, oh my God, I need to take a shot before I go on it. Like, I'm so terrified. Like, what if it goes bad? Now I literally could not care less. It's just fun. It's silly. It's kind of a hobby. Like, it's honestly something to do. And you don't have to spend money. Okay, now we're gonna get into one of the biggest questions that I got. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, but I've been hinting at on Instagram and kind of just like posted about it the other day that I am moving. Please don't roll your eyes. I know, because I move apartments and I am very much so an apartment hopper, but I'm not moving into another apartment, you guys. And I had literally just re-signed my lease here for 15 months. My lease for some reason went up $1 single. So I was super happy to re-sign here, stay here, and I was planning on being here for the next 15 months. But I have an amazing opportunity to own a home, or start the process of owning a home. So it's a little complicated, and I'm trying to gather the words to explain this in the best way to where it makes sense, but people don't like know all of my business. But I don't know, I'm trying to like think of how I'm gonna do it, but I guess I'm just gonna go for it. So basically, I am purchasing my dad's home from him. It's not like, you know how sometimes people rent to own, where they can move into a home and they're renting it technically, but like that rent is going towards a down payment, like a percentage of a down payment. It's not like that, because I'm not renting to own. Once I move in and the keys are mine, the house is mine. And it's almost as if, so my dad has this house that he does not need anymore, and it's a beautiful home. It's in an area that I am going to love living in. I'm gonna be literally like 10 to 15 minutes away from every single restaurant and bar that I love. I'm gonna be surrounded by so many more people my age. It's in like a nice area of a town where it's like super close to the water. I can walk on this like bike path, and it's beautiful, and it just all like it's just also perfect for me, you guys. It's literally so close to every restaurant I love. Like, I'm freaking out about that. I'm gonna be surrounded by so many more people, like I said, my age, and a lot of like my friends that I don't really get to see that often because they're further away from me. I'm gonna be way closer to them so I can hang out with them all the time. I'm gonna have a guest room so I can have friends come and visit. If they, like, even if they live, you know, 45 minutes away, they can come and stay with me, or like people like Kenzie can come and stay with me, and it's just gonna be so much better. Like, I'm so freaking excited. So what was I saying? There's like so much to update you on this topic. So my dad has a house that he does not need anymore, and he knew that I wanted to buy a home, but the interest rates are so insane right now. Like, I would never buy a home right now, at least I don't think so, unless I was like really had a ton of money, because the interest rates are insane. My dad has an insane interest rate on the opposite side of the spectrum because his is super low. He bought his house in early 2021, and the interest rate is amazing on his house, and he didn't want to give it up, and he also wanted to set me up for success. So I am essentially purchasing the home from my dad, but instead of going through the bank, my dad is the bank. Like, it's essentially I'm taking out a loan from my dad and I'm paying him back for the house instead of paying the bank back with a mortgage. Like, my mortgage is just going straight to my dad to pay him. Hopefully that makes sense, but it is a little complicated. I don't know, I think my dad had to like change his will. He had to change like all these things in order for this to work out perfectly, but it was just the perfect storm. Like, he didn't need the house anymore. He wanted to set me up for success the same way that he did with my sister, and he just wanted to make it like an easy process for me. So in turn, I am getting his house, and it is absolutely beautiful. I vlogged there, mostly just the backyard the other day. I ran out of storage, but what I was saying is, one thing, I don't want to get too into it because I also want to do like some more home vlogs, and this is why I want to start vlogging again, because I have so many exciting things coming up. My dad's house is just so beautiful, you guys. The backyard is insane. I come from a family of landscapers. Like, that's literally what my mom's family business was for so long, is landscaping. So it's very important to like anyone in my bloodline to have a nice yard. So the backyard is absolutely beautiful. So it's like kind of confusing because it is technically my dad's house, but like, he has said a million times over that the house is now mine and it's now my responsibility. Like, if anything breaks, it's on me. If anything needs to be updated, it's on me. If anything happens, it's on me, because it's my house now. Like, he's gifting me the house. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully I did that well enough so that way you guys get it. He's doing an amazing thing, and I have to pinch myself like every single day that it's real, that I actually get to move into a home, and I'm buying a home technically, in a weird roundabout kind of way. But yeah, so any renovations are on me. So we started by refinishing a bunch of the cabinets and repainting them, because the previous owners before my dad put like regular wall paint on the cabinets, which is insane. So they are being repainted with cabinet paints, just white, to make it simple. I need to get new hardware for all the kitchen. I want to get a new dishwasher because the dishwasher is white and all the other appliances are stainless steel. New countertops, new backsplash, new sink, new, did I say new hardware? Like new faucet, new cabinet hardware. All of the cabinets are going to be installed with soft close drawers, soft close top cabinet, so nothing can like slam. It's gonna be really nice. Trying to think, I need to get a quote for flooring because I want to redo the floors in the mudroom, and then it leads into the kitchen and it goes down into a hallway. Sorry, this is like a lot of stuff, but I have, this stuff is what's on my mind 24/7, and I swear that's why I'm exhausted all the time, because I'm just thinking about all these things. I want to have somebody come out and give me a quote for a fireplace remodel that I want to do, because the fireplace is super dark right now and I need to figure out how I want to redo it, but like also still keep the integrity of it, because it's a brick fireplace and it's beautiful, but it's just very dark. So I'm trying to figure out that, and it's not something that I want to do like right away. I just want to get a quote so that way I can have it in mind of like how much it's gonna be. But yeah, you guys can look forward to tons and tons of home content. I believe the goal is for me to move in or start moving in July. My dad's going to Europe for a few weeks in June, and then in July, pretty sure that's going to be around the time when I start the moving process. I need to break my lease here, which it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought like, I think in one of my old apartments, I was like considering breaking the lease because I wanted to move somewhere else. And I asked the leasing office, like, how much is it to break the lease? And it was like 3 months rent that you just had to pay on top of everything else. Like, you literally just had to pay 3 months rent, throw it out the window. You're not even gonna live there for those 3 months. But that was just like the fee. Here, the break the lease fee is $3,000 and I need to give them 60 days notice. So I'm kind of just like waiting because I guess technically like May 15th would be like around then July 15th I would have to be out of here by, because that would be like 60 days. But I'm just kind of waiting to get a better idea of how things are gonna go and exactly what dates I'll have in mind, because obviously I'm gonna have to hire movers. I'm living a little bit further away from where I am right now. It's about 40 minutes. So I need to get some movers and get a quote for that. And I need to get rid of some stuff here. Obviously the house is a lot bigger than my apartment, but my dad is being like so kind, and any of his furniture that he has is like up for grabs first for me, so I get to pick and be like, okay, I want to keep that, I don't want to keep that, I want this to stay here for now, etc. So that's why I went over the house the other day too, is just to kind of see like a bunch of the furniture and be like, okay, I do want to keep that, and I want to put it down in the basement, or I want this to go here, that sort of thing. So I did all of that. And I need to figure out what I'm getting rid of here in my apartment, because not everything is going to come with me. I don't know, majority of stuff will, but not everything, because I just want to like start fresh in my home that I'll probably be living in for the next like 10 years. So I want to make sure that, you know, I only take things that I really like. But yeah, it's gonna be a whole process. It's not like some influencer crazy house that's like brand new and super high tech or anything like that. Like, it's definitely not even a fixer-upper, because it's totally livable right now and it is really nice. It's just, it's not super modern. Even though I don't want to make it super modern, I want it to look a little bit more traditional, and I like how the house is older, so it has a lot of character to it. But yeah, it just, keep in mind, it's not like some stunning, gorgeous $3 million home. It's a real good starter home for me, and I'm really excited about it. So you guys will get more of that very soon. So that's like the biggest update that I have, and now I'm just gonna go through my phone and see if there was any other questions that I got. So a lot of people are asking about my hobbies. I think I want to make a whole vlog separate on all of my hobbies that I have now, because I have so many. I think I talked about it a little bit in this video, but like coloring, running, hot yoga, baking sourdough, decorating cakes. I know there's more, reading, needle pointing. Did I say running? I don't know, like I've just been into so many different things recently and I just can't stop. Like, everything is interesting to me now. I want to take up every single hobby to ever exist, and it's so fun. It's like my brain doesn't have time to really think about so many things anymore, because it's just like hobby, 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 hobby if it's not work or school, and then I switch gears into a hobby and I'm good. A lot of people are asking why I disappear for so long. So honestly, I always think that my vlogs are like really boring, and then I disappear for a while because I'm like, I don't, like, no one wants to watch this. And that's normally what happens. Then I convince myself, I'm like, no, like, people do want to see them. But then this last time, the last video vlog that I uploaded, I got a lot of comments being like, your vlogs are so boring. Like, we don't want to see Target hauls anymore. We don't want to see the day-to-day life anymore. This is so boring. We don't want to see you going back to school. And I get it. It's like, I'm not, and I never have claimed to be like a super exciting person. I'm very mundane. I like boring things. I like to just stay home. I'm not somebody who's always like on the go, doing a million things, going to events. Like, that's never gonna be me, because I don't like to do stuff like that. So I understood it, but I was like, okay, like, y'all don't want to see them anymore, like, I won't post them anymore. And yeah, I've just kind of been feeling like for the past couple months, like, they said they don't want to see it, so I'm not gonna show them anything. But now that I'm getting a house, I'm like, maybe they want to see more home content and like landscaping. I want to start a garden. I want to obviously do like home renos, and I can vlog those. We can organize the whole house together, empty house tour, like all these things I have content ideas now for. So I feel like that will be more exciting. Hopefully you guys are interested in that. I don't know. I won't be getting a ton of house content for a long time. There might be like little updates here and there. Like, I think I'm gonna go pick out a sink later on, either this week or next week. So that should be really fun. But it'll be like little, you know, trinkles in of home updates until midsummer, when it'll be like full throttle all home stuff, which I think will be really fun. But yeah, that's why I went MIA, because I'm like, they literally said that they don't want to see it anymore, so I'm not gonna show them anymore. But I don't know, maybe I'm vlogging for like 10 people right now, but shout out to them for watching this video. Shout out to anyone who is watching this video right now, because thank you. I'm sorry I'm boring. I have never claimed to be exciting, but it's just who I am. I'm boring. I fully know that, and I don't mind it. I like being boring. So with that being said, I need to get back to school. I made a whole pot of coffee and I've only had half a cup because I've been talking to you guys so much and I've gotten distracted. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this random mismatch of a video. I'm sorry, it's literally just like a Q&A pretty much, and me just like sitting down talking. I haven't gotten back into the swing of talking to the camera yet and vlogging and all that stuff, but hopefully within the next couple of weeks things will become more natural and just like make more sense. Thank you so much to Blueland for sponsoring today's video. I've been using the hand soaps and the laundry detergent tablets for the last like week and a half or so, and I've been loving them, so thank you to them. I'll have that link in the description box down below as well. But yeah, those are all my updates in perfect timing because my camera is about to die. So I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in my next vlog very soon. The next one is going to be a little bit, you guys will see a little bit of the backyard in the next vlog because I did vlog that the other day. So look forward to that. Love you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon. Bye.